And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. John Birdie may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by one here in the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Duvall has a play. One out. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. And he's coming off a two-run homer his last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Echeverria with the sliding stop. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Up next from Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit down the third baseline. VR at third with 2 away. Miami down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. Monte Harrison may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by one here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well.
We playing as the Marlins. If the MLB 2020 season don't happen, Marlins should be the 2020 champions with the most spring training wins, LOL. I disliked the stream.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. In there at the letters 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
From the stretch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 3. Line hard, but foul. The 1-1 home. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Our final
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Matt Joyce may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set. The 0-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Metropolitans took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Rick Porcello notches his 3rd win of the And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Corey Dickerson is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Play ball. You're out. He's out. Out. He stays. That hit him. First base. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Pirates leave him loaded. They're on top.
Let's play ball. 3.
Ready now for the Marlins. Corey Dickerson, his past history with Keone Kela. He's 0 for 4 from the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Play ball.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-5 tonight. Pittsburgh led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Milwaukee. Number 22, Christian Yelich.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Back up the middle. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And another foul ball. Gamble over at second. Braun on at first with 2 down. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Marlins with a chance. Corbin Burns comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 39.
Jed Jerko is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Jed Jerko.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's Matt Joyce now. King has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Monte Harrison will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 60, Monte Harrison.
Lined hard toward right center. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? The relay throw, and he's in there at third is the possible winning run.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Sandy Alcantara is yet to allow a hit through 6, and the big question is whether he can get 9 more outs and put himself in the history books. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Nick Castellanos now.
The left fielder, number 2.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away.
Strike him out now. Get him yourself.
Up. Popped him up. Cooper waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Play ball. Out.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Yep, that ball went out.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Still even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there.
I got it.
2 gone.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Tucker Barnhart. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
Barnhart.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0.
Let's play ball. Out. Three.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in once again, Nick Senzel. No hits to this point.
Shortstop, number 15.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Dickerson going back. A leap, but it's off his glove. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So a solo shot here to left center field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1 here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Drew Steckenrider comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Mark Payton is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next, Cincinnati.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Miami took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sandy Alcantara takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Sonny Gray takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. Drew Steckenrider records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, and a huge break on defense as the winning run will have to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Jairo Diaz enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And that's the first down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He singled his last time.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, Harold Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Naquin's on the move. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Marlins strand a pair, and this game is still tied at 2-2. We are into extra innings in now for Colorado. Sam Hilliard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
David Dahl is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. Popped up. Cooper is there. And that ends the inning. Scott Ober comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Scott Ober.
Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hilliard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball.
Digging in now for San Diego, Josh Naylor. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Dozier leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Fouled away. A 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
0-1 the count. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Eric Hosmer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Miami Marlins are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. In now for Washington, Eric Thames. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Miami took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jordan Yamamoto earns win number 4 on the season. We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Miami Marlins are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
On the ground, softly towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. Sandy Alcantara is yet to allow a hit through 6, and the big question is whether he can get 9 more outs and put himself in the history books. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Come on, guys.
Hey, we got one.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Now batting. The second
As he
baseman.
comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out for the 1st out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Now batting.
He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
This is popped up. Cooper is there for it. And the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Nationals nothing. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2. Wilmer Defoe will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 268 the average for him coming in. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Up. Popped him up.
Got room.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ramirez is there, and there are 2 men gone now. In now is Adam Eaton. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Anderson is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line.